Okay, hello everybody. Hope everybody is doing great and having a nice day. My name is Mira. I'm representing Sage Publishing and covering Central Asia and Pacific Islands region. So today I'm coming here to speak to you about Sage research methods and Sage courses, which we call Sage Campus, specifically for Nazarbayev University with collaboration with Nazarbayev University Library. So before we start, I would like to do a little bit of housekeeping first. And if you have any question, please use the question and answer button at the bottom of your screen. So we are only reviewing question on the question and answer board. So please post your questions there instead of using the chart board. And if you do have a questions, and in case if you raise your hand, please write your question in the question and answer button. And if you wish to alert me if there's any technical issue, please use the regular chat board. And my team will be there to assist you if there's any questions or concerns. So I am here today with my colleagues, and we'll be looking at the question and answer button to answer your questions if you have any. So I hope that's clear. Let's move on with our agenda for today. And I'm going to walk you through a little bit about Sage story and how our company began. And we will also talk about what is Sage research methods, what it is designed to do. I will demonstrate to you the platform. Also, we will talk about Sage Campus, Sage courses, or what it's designed to do and what it will help you to do. And also, I will show you the platform demonstration, of course. Also, there will be a question and answer section and online quiz. I also do speak Russian, by the way. И если у вас есть вопросы на русском языке, пожалуйста, пишите в question and answer, и мы вам ответим обязательно. Спасибо еще раз за то, что присоединились к нашей сегодняшней сессии. So, just give me a second. Yes, so with 500 in startup capital, our founder, Sarah Miller, as you can see, when she was 24 with her husband, George McHugh, she launched a first Sage journal in 1965, which is now more than 1,000 journals, by the way, in Sage journals platform, because Nazarbayev University is also subscribed to that, by the way. And the company name is actually an abbreviation of Sarah and George. So SA and George GE will be Sage. Then they moved together to Southern California in 1966, where they established a first office in London and started Sage's international presence. Now, Sage is known for its commitment to the social sciences. This is how Sarah looks right now, by the way. We began with the Little Green Book series, an expansive reference collection, research methods journals, videos, texts, business cases, a lot of business foundation content emphasizing critical thinking, data analysis, and a lot of tools that are published with aim to train current and future social scientists like you all. All right. So our mission since the very first day was building bridges to knowledges and supporting the development of ideas through the research process, the scholarship that is certified, taught, and applied. So currently, Nazarbayev University Library is subscribed to some of our content, which includes Sage Journal's Premier package, over 950 journals and over 1 million articles, free of charge for everybody who is using the resource within the IP range in the library. Also, it includes Sage research methods and Sage Campus. I really hope that everybody is aware about the database section on your library platform. And if you are not aware, I will be showing you how to access these resources in a few minutes. All right, so let's start with Sage research methods. Sage research methods is really a library that hosts over 6,000 items, interactive items, all dedicated to develop the knowledge and skills required to make sure that your research project is the best and successful as possible. And this this platform is literally for anyone who involved in the research process. We developed Sage research methods around 12 years ago, and to provide guidance and support to researchers as they conduct their project by combining all the content with interactive tools on one easy-to-use, what we call one-stop shop platform that was designed by us, by Sage. No matter what your experience level is, whether you are undergrad or whether you are a master's and beyond, we understand that managing research project is really complex task. That's why we came up with this platform to help you out with your research project. All right, so I mentioned this before, and I will mention this again in a couple more times, that Sage Research Methods really covers all phases of the research cycle, whether you are deciding and choosing your research questions and topics, all the way through publishing and presenting your results, presenting the data that you have collected, and everything in between. Research methods suite really is a suite of number of components and modules, and each component fulfills certain needs and help you guys to overcome your challenges in your research project. So these are the modules and components that I will be demonstrating you go in this video, in this session. Come up with, like I said in the previous slide, we really cover all of research project, and we also cover all the users that are using actively this platform around the world. So, of course, the users are students who are most likely new to research and they need guidance with that. Of course, it's also researchers who are more experienced with that, but may also lack some knowledge when it comes to doing their own research. Also professors who are not only teaching the research methods, but also doing their own research project. So I built a profile for each of this user, and I'm going to share what kind of value Sage Research Methods can bring to you. So if you are a student, you are most likely in year 1 to 4, undergraduate degree. You probably haven't studied research courses before. That's why you are coming to Sage Research Method. You like it or not, I'm really sorry to say that, but you really need to do your research in your final year. Anyhow, so you may not be aware of what the library offers because, I was a student myself and not long ago, and I wasn't really motivated to support from my library. But so that you don't do the same mistake like I did, please go to your library portal and see what kind of content is available for you. And Sage Research Methods is one of it. So you may not be aware that Sage Research Methods is actually one of the resources that your library has equipped for you to make sure that you did your research project and made sure that you are doing it as successful as possible. Also, you may require support throughout the whole research process because once you start your research project, you may feel a little bit anxious and you are not sure how to juggle and balance all of that. So that's why we are bringing you the values, which include attain beta grades. Of course, that's most important for all of us when we are studying. Of course, students are also quite busy people with everything that they have to handle at the same time. So that's why we help you to save your time. Reduce frustration, of course, is another thing that might be really important because, like I said, many students may feel anxious when it comes to doing their research. They feel that it's very complex task, and this is actually true. We also, with that in mind, we help you to build your confidence as well. So that's if you are a student. Next profile we're going to be looking at is the researchers, of course. So if you are a researcher, you are probably at master level and beyond. You have chosen to pursue a research-based pathway. You are motivated and independent. You are willing and ready to learn, and you want to be shown those tools to make it easy for you and to complete the project that you are doing. And sometimes you, just like students, may feel overwhelmed. Although you are aware of what the research project requires, you sometimes you really need to some support and some guidance, which we happily developed for each and every one of you. And of course, you also aim to publish your research result, because this is why you are doing it, to publish and present your data at the conference, for example, or maybe write your paper about it. So you are coming to Sage Research Methods to save your time, to strengthen and diversify your skill set, to enhance the quality of your research, and increase the publishing of research. Another profile that we are going to look at is the professors, of course. I hope there are professors in this session. And if you are here, then you probably agree with me that you have many responsibilities on hand, including doing your own research. You often wish to have more time to teach research methods module, and sometimes you lack that time. You want to simplify research and make it appealing and engaging topic, because current generation are really hard. It's really hard to catch their attention nowadays, and there must be something that engages them and catches their interest as they go through their research project. You also struggle to find resources that engage those students who are really lack some, attention to things. And this is why we came to Nazarbayev University Library and collaborated by proposing our platform to one of your databases. So we are helping professors to save their time for preparing their courses. We also improve engagement with research methods curriculum, enhance achievement of learning outcomes through active learning opportunities. So that's pretty much about values that we can bring to each and every user that we were looking at a few minutes ago. So basically, our content is aimed at a wide range of expertise level, and there will be a question in online quiz, and I'm going to answer that question that really Sage Research Methods covers all the disciplines out there, not just social science, for example, and humanities, but all the disciplines that are available currently. So no matter what field you are coming from, you can find absolutely anything relevant to your particular discipline. Our platform also equips all users with skills to undertake effective and robust research, and also, like I said, covers all phases of research cycle. So with that in mind, I'm going to walk you through our platform, research methods. And before I do that, I would like to bring you to your library portal, Nazarbayev University Library portal. As you can see, you have A to Z list of databases and tools that your great library has acquired and subscribed in order for you to use those tools and databases, including some subscriptions and trials and open access resources, which also a part of Sage Journal's reference survey and analytical tools, as you can see. And when you see this A to Z list, you will have to click on S, obviously, which stands to Sage. And here is our resources. So Sage Journals would be our collection of journals that We have and Sage Research Methods as well, and Sage Campus. I really hope that you didn't need this information and you knew it yourself already. But if you didn't, please feel free to visit this part here and each and every component that is available by Sage. I hope to see some good usage after our webinar today. All right, so let's take a look at the platform. This will be really brief and really easy, and I hope that I'm explaining everything clearly. And if you have any questions, please use the question answer button as I'm demonstrating the platform to you. So this is our platform, Sage Research Methods, and this is how it looks like, our homepage. You straight away on the platform itself, you will see this search with this magnifying glass here. And then if you scroll down, you can see the components available on the platform, such as books and reference, cases, data sets, podcasts, videos. So if you are, let's say, a professor, you probably may want to use this particular part because you may already know what you need and what you want, such as maybe you want to look at some cases available and you just jump straight away to the cases that you need, and then you use a filter and refine your search further. Then you also can see some business content, data visualization content, doing research online as well, with videos, case studies, practice data, and how-to guides. Foundations is really introduction of 100 research concepts and methods written by global experts, medicine and health as well. You can also explore the tools that we have developed for every one of you, and I'm going to look at it shortly. What I also want to show you is this search bar here, and no matter where you are on the platform, this part with this product and the logo and my profile here will be following you no matter where you are at the platform. That is for you to just design so that you don't have to come back to the homepage in order to scroll all of this down. It's just you can refine your search anywhere on the page. So you can browse by disciplines, which is great for students, I believe, because if you are studying in particular faculty with particular disciplines in it, you can use this. Or maybe if you are a researcher in a public health, for example, and you want to know what kind of content we have here, you can also use this as well. Basically, this is disciplines that we categorized that's relevant for each of these disciplines. You can also browse by content type, and then again, this is basically a replication of what we have on the homepage itself. So you can take a look at the cases, data sets, podcasts. You can also see the topics, and we will look at it very, very shortly. I'm going to run a search now. And I'm choosing a focus groups as my search term today to make it nice and simple. And before I do that, it's really important to talk about what kind of questions this platform is able to answer. And let's say if you are a researcher in business and management and you want to do a market research, that's why you are choosing your focus groups as your method. You are not coming here to find out about business and management topic, and you're not here to find out about market research topic. You are here to find out what is a focus groups, how do you organize one, how do you moderate focus groups, how do you make sure that your focus groups are successful as possible. If you don't choose this particular method, what other alternative methods you can choose instead of a focus group, for example. And if you do still choose focus group, how do you present your data? at the end of your data collection. Yeah. So these are the questions that this platform is designed to answer for. And as you can see, there's a number of suggested items here. And if you want to save time, you can jump straight to that. For example, video and introduction to focus group sounds like a great video to me. Then you can see data sets, some more videos, books, cases, another cases, keyword as well, methods. As you can see, the methods map. And etc. I am not going to jump to any of these options here. I'm going to hit a magnifying glass and see what do I have overall when it comes to focus group. So there's going to be a lot of content, and it's not necessary for you to actually look at 6,932 items on the platform. You have this filter on your left hand side, and obviously you are going to use this filter. So as you can see, there is this, you can expand this items here. If you want to straight jump to videos, for example, you can just remove this all content types box and click on videos, for example. You can also browse by discipline, which I'm not going to do today because I'm running quite a general search. But if you want to look at particular discipline that's relevant to you, you can refine your answer further. You can also choose a publication date as a filter option, and more recent content, for example, or more maybe more sort of archive content that is it's not really archive actually, because the earliest is 2006, but you can use the publication date in this particular filter. And I'm going to untick all content types, and I'm going to choose books and videos as well. I'm going to apply filter and choose the focus group books and focus group videos as well. So as you can see, there is filter options here for you. You can save search if you want to come back to that straight away after you have we'll be looking at it just in a moment. So you can save search, you can edit it, you can also group it by work and section. This is basically work is an entire book as a whole, and section is divided by chapters. This is will read triple or even more. You can also sort alphabetically. You can see most recent content that were published, added just recently. You can see most popular content, most popular at all times, or last 12 months, or most relevant. So I'm going to just keep it at most relevant. And as you can see, there is this button, add to list, and I will show you how to do that in a few minutes. So let's see this book, for example. I'm going to open it in a new tab. I also want to see this video as well on doing focus groups. So I'm going to untick books and videos as well, and just collapse this and this, and also show you a data set because they have a little bit different layout. And I'm going to apply a filter and show you a data set also as an example. All right. This may be a bit slow because of screen sharing, so bear with me. As you can see, we also have a little definition about what data set is. So data set is a collection of resources which include real research data, how-to guides, and instructional materials that can be used to support the teaching and independent learning of quantitative and qualitative analytical methods, right? So this is just a brief definition about what data set is. And I'm going to choose one of these data sets, like analyzing focus group on politics with young people in Wales. All right, let's look at what we have chosen. So this is how our book looks like. You can start with looking at the general information like who is the author. You can see the biography about this author. How is he? His maybe background or whatsoever or experience. Then you can see the series that this book comes out from. Publication year is the print year when the print book was published, and this is when the book was published online. This is also a anthropology discipline. This is also another thing that you may want to look at. And then methods that they were choosing in this book: focus groups, moderators, group dynamics, and then there is also a unique URL for every item on this platform. So you may also want to see that this book has its own URL if you want to share it. Another thing is these features here. They are available on each and every component on Sage Research Methods. So you can get link if you want to. You can do it from like just what I showed you earlier. You can cite, you can share via social media, like maybe you can also send email and you can copy yourself in that email and send it to somebody. For example, you can also change the text side. This is pretty much general and also embed. So the summary of this book is really short description about what this book is all about. Then you can see the content and jump straight to the chapters if you don't want to read the entire book itself. So you can straight away jump to, for example, conducting focus group. And I'm going to open this chapter just to show you how the book looks like. So again, very easy to use, user-friendly platform, which actually really simplify your search. So there's some nice information about conducting the focus group. There is a lot of information about arrangement of the group, physical arrangement, interviewing style as well. There is a lot of info about that as well. Observers and recordings and so on and so forth. So this is just one of the chapters for you to have an idea how our books look like. And then you see that platform suggesting us methods map here. And I just want for you to remember this because we're going to come back to this part here very shortly. Subject index as well, you can see that if you want to, and this is pretty much about books. So I hope that is clear about books. You also have some recommended content from Sage. You may want to look at these books because they are also about focus group. So the platform actually generates recommended content for you if you would like to see that. Now, let's look at videos as well. So once you play the video, you can see that we really try to replicate YouTube if you like, and you have this pause, of course, play, then you can see the sound settings. You can also expand it if you want to, and this is very, very basic features. What I do want to show you is that if you are a professor or if you are a student, you may find this video quite long, 29 minutes, and you can create clip. And for that, I need to register. So you will see this menu here that will suggest you to create your profile. And you can do that. I will just sign into my existing profile because I already have one. And where is the video? All right, the video went missing. Never mind. Let's choose another, the same video. I think because I logged in my account, something must have happened. I'm going to apply filter for the videos again. And show you the same video. Interesting. Okay, so this is the video that I was looking at, and I'm going to open it using my account, because this kind of features, they're really customizable, so they're just for you only. This is why the platform suggests you to log in and create your profile. So like I said, you can create clip by just choosing the minutes and seconds that you are looking at. So if you would like to see like the video for 10 minutes, for example, from 10th to 20th minute, you just, put it here and then write the end here, then description, and save it. You can save it to your clips or you save it to your list, which I will also show you how to do later on. Another thing is that you have this transcript here that follows the author's speech. So once the author starts talking, yeah, this is the transcription that follows the speech of the author. So this is pretty easy. It's also broke down on the chapters. I think it's really clear and understandable how this video is easy to navigate. You can also see the video info, which really you may find some similarities with the book page. You see this part here, the key information, and then the same thing about books, and the same thing will be about datasets and cases as well. So this is you will find some similarities on the platform itself. This is for you to simplify your search and simplify your experience with Sage Research Methods platform. So you can see that if you want to jump straight to coding responses, for example, you can see that the timeline here, and then just scroll it all the way towards 1957, and then you have your topic there. And another thing is data sets. I choose this data sets as an example. You see that it really looks like books just now. I mean, the key information about it. So there is an author, there is an editor name as well, there is a publication year, there is an online publication year, as well as methods used, as well as the discipline, which is political science and international relations sociology. But the difference between books and data set is that you are available to download the exemplar. So this is basically data collected from focus group, and it's really good for you to play around with real data if you are doing your own focus groups. So let's just see. You can, just scroll down and see the conversation from focus group 1 or from focus group 2, and then you can see the question that researcher is asking, and then the participants that are answering these questions. So there is 3 focus groups in this particular data set, and there is this conversation going on between the researcher and the people that he chose in his focus group. So you can also download the data exemplar, which will be basically a file of all of this, so that you can bring it with you without logging to the Sage Research Methods platform. And another great thing is the teaching and learning material. So if I'm a student and I'm not sure where to start and what to do, I can always go to student guide and see the introduction. There's some nice information about focus groups for me. There is data exemplar about what the same thing, the focus groups and on politics with young people in Wales. There's an analysis as well of grounded theory and so on and so forth. So you can see that there is descriptive coding, table number 2, evaluation coding, table number 1, this one, table number 2, and then example of interaction as well. So you can just, do your own homework, and without needing anybody's help, you can rely on this teaching material. And if you are a professor, you have a teaching guide as well. So you can also browse through that. You can embed, share, download this PDF. You can see the video if you want to. this video is how to teach using Sage Research Methods data sets. So how to teach with using data sets. And this is the very nice video explaining how to do so. All right, data set info is pretty much the same as every other component on Sage Research Methods. And this is about data sets, the information about data sets. Okay, I hope that's clear. And as I was showing you about methods map, you can see that previously on the books page, there was also a suggestion to go to focus groups and discover method in the methods map. And the data set is also suggesting us to go to methods map. And I'm going to do that to show you the tools that we have created. And this is really a unique tool, which is only available in Sage Research Methods. What I'm trying to say is that there is no any other publisher who has the exact same tools. So methods map is what is really a methods map. Methods map is actually a visualization map that demonstrates how each and every method is related. So the connection between method, how is it connected to one another method? So this is why I was telling you that you need to remember that, because I wanted to demonstrate how this map looks like and how it works. So as I was running a search about focus group become a center term in this green circle here. You can see the definition about what is focus group. So focus group is a formal group interview centered on a particular topic or activity, and in which the interaction within the group is used to facilitate participants' views. So you can see the content that like what we just were doing, or you can see that broader term is a qualitative data collection. So using my understanding, focus group is a part of qualitative data collection. So if I click on qualitative data collection, that becomes my central term. And from here, I see that the narrower terms includes all of these different other different methods. So I understand now that focus group is just one of qualitative data collection methods. So there is also internet research, there is also indigenous research, there is also action research. And if I didn't want to do focus group, for example, I can choose any of these methods to collect qualitative data. I hope that's clear. And qualitative data collection is under data collection. So the broader term of qualitative data collection is actually data collection. And the data collection is a part of research methods, which also have mixed methods, multiple methods, qualitative data collection, quantitative data collection, and sampling. So this is really nice for you to play around if you are not sure about where you want to do what you want to do with your research project. You can play around with this map back and forth, and you will never get lost because you always can come back to your previous search. If I choose a focus groups now, this was my initial term that I was using as an example for all of you guys. I can see that narrower terms of these focus groups are group dynamics, marketing research, moderators, purpose of sampling as well. So in case if I did focus group before and the setting didn't go well and it was really hard to manage it, I may want to look at group dynamics. So you can see there is no more terms. So group dynamic is as precise as a term as possible. So you can see that group dynamics is the interactive patterns and processes operating with a small group. You can see the content that is related to group dynamics. And you can do the same thing like what we were using the filter just now. So group dynamics is there are 66 results. I can see the videos, how to moderate a focus group, focus group, group dynamics, moderators, planning and reporting future focus group research, introduction and conceptual framework. So this is literally a really narrowed down search. And if I am a beginner, I can just go to the very beginning, which is research methods. So as you can see, there is no more broader terms of research methods. Research methods is a systematic tools used to find, analyze, and interpret information. So if I'm not sure where to start, I can always start from the beginning, which is research methods, and see the key concept in research, philosophy of research, research ethics, planning research, research design, collecting data, data quality and data management, qualitative data analysis, communicating and disseminating research. This will be the last part of the research project, whereby you need to present your data. So you as you can see, you can publish your research as well, and this becomes a central term now, and you can see the content on publishing your results. So this is very, very interesting and really fantastic tool if you are not sure how to start and where to start. This is really great if you are also a researcher and maybe you are lacking some knowledge related to some of these parts here. You can always jump to that straight, and this is really easy to navigate and play around with. So you can always rely on methods map as well. So I hope that that is clear, that methods map really is a visualization on how each and every method is related, how every item that is available on Sage Research Methods platform is related with one another. Another tool that Sage have created is a project planner, which is also another great, fantastic for everybody undergraduate. This is basically a fine step-by-step guidance to complete your research project. So this planner basically starts with the overview, whereby it will guide you through your research project. So as it suggests, it says here, think about what stage you are at in your research. If you already gotten started, click on the stage below that best describes where you are. So if you are at one of these stages which you think you are lacking information, for example, research design, you can straight away jump to this stage. Or if you are not sure, you can always start from the overview to the very end to dissemination of this. So you can see that there is a number of questions related to research design. What is a research plan? What is research design? What will you emphasize in research design? Who will benefit from my research? What kind of data do I want to generate? So this is basically the questions that the platform finds the answers. So as you can see, there is a videos as well, really, really interactive tool here if you are at some stage where you are, let's say, stuck at. And if you are a beginner, you can always start with a philosophy of research and understand a very, very, very basic things like why you need to do a research at all. What is the difference between methodology and methods? What is the difference between quantitative and qualitative methods, for example? And checklist, things to think about before you start your research. So this is really a great tool for those who are not familiar with research at all. I mean, this particular stage. But if you are a researcher who almost conducted your research project, you can always go straight away to writing up and see what kind of content this platform suggesting about how to write academically, how to share the data that you have collected. For example, I'm just giving you an example. And another, I hope that's clear about Project Planner. So, like I said, while methods map is a visualization on how methods are related, Project Planner is a guidance on how to complete your research step by step. Okay. Another tool that we have is which stats test. It's really simple questions that you need to answer in order to understand which statistical method is best for the data that you have collected. So let's say you have already collected data and you need to answer all these questions. I will do just a random answers without even looking at the questions, just to show you how it looks like. So are your data paired or unpaired? Let's say it was unpaired. What measurement level is your outcome variable interval? You can also see understanding and level of measurement. If you want to read up on it, you can also do so. Are your data normally distributed? Yes. So I can see that platform suggests the tests that I can use. Independent sample t-test, difference of means t-test, and then there is a differences for you. So based on my answers, the platform suggests that the most appropriate test for me is independent sample t-test. I can start over if I want to. So this is another tool that is your statistical method questions, if you have any. And reading list is also one of the tools that we have. And I may want to show you really quickly how to use it, and then we will be done with the platform demonstration. So if you're looking at any of the books, I'm just going to do a very, very general search just so that you understand what is reading list is all about. I chose a books, every book that is available. So I'm going to choose data proof your school, how to use assessment data effectively. So you can see there is this little heart-shaped button here. I'm going to list. So you can see I have existing list already, some of it, but if I don't, I may want to create one. So I'm going to name it test, and then you can write a description. Test for Nazarbayev University Library. This is just an example, but obviously you can name it as you like, and you can make it private. You can make it public, meaning public, everybody else can see what is in your list, and private is the content that is just for you. So I'm going to hit a save button here. Okay, this entry has added to reading list. You know, I just want to, oh, no, I did something not right. I'm going to view my lists now and show you that some of the reading list that I have created, you see, it appears in this my list section. So I have a number, not many, but a few lists, and I can see that some of these lists are not mine, created by Anna. So she probably did a public list, and that's why I was able to see. Or you can also browse public reading list and see other people who created their own list and what kind of content is in there. If you want to, you can also see other people's list. So for example, Business and Economics by Carla. Carla adds in 22 resources related to business and economics. And there's some content here, like handbooks. There is a dictionary as well, and things like that. So this is pretty much about reading lists. If that's, I think that's really interesting if you want to browse other researchers, perhaps information, and maybe some of this information will be relevant to you, such as you know, organizational leadership, for example, examples from foundations and cases, and you can just, you know, add to your own list if it's existing already. So this is pretty much brief information about SAGE research methods. If you have any questions, please feel free to write in question and answer box. And I can see that there is one question here. When I entered Sage Medicine with my new account, I can access cases and data sets for some reason. Okay, I'm going to answer Alisher because Alisher has asked me why he can't access to cases and data sets. Well, that's because you are basically a Sage Resource Methods suite is a really suite of modules, and these modules are sold separately as a separate components. So if you can't access cases and data sets, that means Nazarbayev University Library did not acquire this content. And this is why it grayed out and it doesn't show you the cases and data sets. If you like, I can open a trial for your library for components such as cases and data sets, and you can see that content will be available. I hope that answers your question. All right, let's move on with our presentation right now. And after that, we are going to move to a question and answer section, and we are done for today. So, Sage courses. Hey, why is this from the beginning? Okay, I think choose the wrong button. Just give me a second. Okay. So Sage Campus is relatively new product that we have designed as well, and it really complements Sage Research Methods as well. This is why I am showing both of this product in one session. And Sage Campus is really a suite of courses. There are 37 courses around, which gives us 280 hours in total. And we support the teaching and learning of essential skills needed for research, for your research skills, for example, which are often not covered in class. And the courses cover tricky skills such as critical thinking and critical reading. They're really interactive. There is a lot of things for you to do in that course, and we will be looking at it really shortly. So again, we have a mix of content types, which is videos, flowchart, quizzes, checklists, some Excel sheets, spreadsheets. You also can apply this course in your courses and assign it to students and make it blended learning in a classroom. So this is not really online courses. They can also be in-person courses if you want to. So like I said, there is audio and video available. There's activities such as quizzes, for example. There are games, interactives like statistics text, for example. Advice and reflection is a small section whereby author gives his tips and comments or advice from personal experience as well. And downloadable data sets, like I said, there is some Excel spreadsheets of sample data. So of course, our content is not coming from random authors. They're coming from experts in their field. So for example, Dr. Tom Chatfield, he's really a guru in critical thinking. We also have Dr. Helen Cara, which wrote as a course about doing interviews, working with transcribed data. She's a researcher, scholar, and author as well. We have all these people that contribute to our courses, which I'm very thankful for. And this is the course's pathway. So it begins with navigating information all the way through getting published and everything that's in between, such as getting started with data, research planning, analyzing data, report findings, and collecting and managing data as well. I'm going to demonstrate you that really soon. So again, we have, like I said, Sage Research Methods and Sage Campus really complement each other. So while Research Methods is content library, Campus is interactive, self-paced, and also in-person courses. Sage Research Methods supports every step of the research process. Same goes to courses. Courses teach you on the essential skills that you need in your academic journey. Sage Research Methods is flexible and while Sage Campus is structured courses with unique learning design and of course with the outcomes that you will receive upon finishing and completing the course. Also, Sage Research Methods is perfect for self-directed learning. Sage Campus is also good for self-directed course-based learning and for faculties to supplement their curricula with ready-made courses. So this is an example on how professor teaching text analysis with R programming. And he goes first to Sage Research Methods and create a reading list of helpful and reference materials and shares the materials that he have gathered in the reading list. So the reading list is what I was showing you just a couple of minutes ago. He made it public and he shared the information that he thought it will be relevant to his text analysis with R. So then he goes to Sage Campus and he assigned course Introduction to R as preparatory material, basically a foundation to level up mixed up ability students and to track their progress, because that's what you can do on Sage Campus. You can see the progress of each and every student. Sage Research Methods save time with ready-made edited data sets for students to practice with. And then after that, he goes to Sage Campus and directs students to Fundamental of Quantitative Text Analysis course to build further confidence. And then another thing, example here is PhD candidate researching Twitter for their project. And as you can see, he goes to Sage Campus first, he takes a course, then he goes to Sage Research Methods and using Methods Map. After that, he goes back to Sage Research Methods platform and explores methodological challenges and best practices via case studies. And then after that, he used books and reference work, goes back to Sage Campus, learns how to gather Twitter data on collecting social media data course, which is really a great course that was added not long ago. And then again, he goes to another course, which is skills on the practical data management with R. This is just an example for you to understand how these two platforms really complement one another. I'm going to show you Sage Campus platform now. So for that, I need to log in, and you would have to do the same after you came to your library database and saw Sage Campus there. Okay, hello Mira. As you can see, I am logged in with my account, and because I am a representative of Sage, I can switch roles here. So I'm going to show you one by one the roles and available on this platform. I'm begin with learners, so students basically. As you can see, I have started 7 courses which are in progress. There is a little progress bar here. There are courses that I have not started as well, and platform also suggests me to discover more courses. So I'm going to start with showing you all available courses out there. As you can see, there are 37, and these courses are divided between beginners and advanced users. So let's say if you are interested in one of these courses, you can just launch it and start working on it immediately. You can come back to it whenever you want. You can always have your own time to do it. There is no deadlines unless somebody assigned this course to you. So basically, pretty much self-learning material for you. There is introduction to Python, to R, introduction to text mining, know your numbers as well. And then there is little description about what is this course will teach you in particular. You can also use the filter here and choose course category like research skills, getting published, data science skills, navigating information, data literacy. You can also choose the length of this course, short course, long course. You can also go ahead and choose the level. of this course. This is for you to know. I'm going to go back to my dashboard and see that these are the courses that I have started and which I'm learning right now. And I'm going to open up one of these courses where I have, for example, I didn't start. Let's choose any of this, like plan your project, for example. I'm going to show you how this course look like inside. So of course you will start with learning outcomes and what this course will help you to do. You have your course instructor as well, Kelly Trivedi, and then there is a biography about her. You can click that and read up about the author. You can see the course resources and you can download it as well. You can take the quiz about self-awareness and self-assessment and understand where you are at when you answer the questions. So each course is separated for modules. Module 6, key terms, and etc. And if I start one of this module, I can see that this module will help me to prepare to start my project and understand what is needed to plan my project. So I clicked on start module and I will just, every components are different in each course, but you will see that every course is divided for modules and you will have to complete each and every one of it. So introduction to module 1 is pretty standard. Then you can just start the topic because module is also separated for the topic. And you need to answer those questions and you have one attempt only. So once you submit, correct. What a luck. I have a clear vision for my research project. So you just need to answer this once you have read about this course. You can answer your question and then discover thoughts and ideas. Quick questions as well. So there's questions and assessments for you. The best part about this is that it really made sure that you read the course because as you can see, I didn't open these cards here. That's why this part didn't show that I viewed it before. And it's really interactive. You can submit your feedback if you want to. And this is, as you can see, there is no not viewed. That's because I didn't expand this part here where Kelly says project always evolve, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to the next topic right now and also see this each and every item that I have to click and then only it will show that I viewed this. So key project planning consideration as well. I have to open each and every component here, not viewed. And that's another thing. Also, every course will have a quiz and questionnaire which you will have to answer upon your completing your course. This is very interesting if I was a student and if I wanted to learn on my own. So this is the checkpoint that I was talking about. So you have to answer all these questions. And obviously, if you spend some time on each and every course here, you want to kind of be acknowledged for the fact that you spent some time on this course and you really studied it and you may enjoyed it as well. And for that, we are giving you certificate, which is a proof that you have spent some time on a particular course. So you have a certificate of completion because I have already conducted this course and learned this course on my own, Introduction to AI. I'm proud to say that I earned the certificate with learning this course on my own. So I'm going to show you how the certificate looks like, and each and every one of you will be able to get the certificate from Sage, which is signed by Rachel Crooks, which is the head of Sage Campus product, and this is to certify that Mira has completed the course Introduction to Artificial Intelligence. This is a great course tool for you to learn on your own. You can also assign these courses to somebody, and I'm going to switch a role now, which will have pretty much the same dashboard here, but there is a very good feature added when you are course assigner. So basically, if you are a professor, you want to assign courses to your students and to your class, you can manage these cohorts or you create new one. So just if you create new one, let's say I have already done that, I can manage those cohorts that I've created. And as you can see, there is some cohorts that I created, and I enrolled students here, such as 5 students, 1 student, 3 students. So I'm going to use this as an example, basic understanding research. And you can see that I can track everybody who I have assigned to this course, such as the percentage progress, course progress, last access, when they have accessed last time, assessments, and etc. You can also see Introduction to Journal Publishing. This is another course. Why publish at all? So you can see that Chiwi almost have completed this course. He just didn't do the pre-course assessment, which is not really necessary. So he have done this course 100%, and he probably already did his certificate. He already gotten it. Shirley is at 22%. She has 80% more to go, and everybody else is just slow down after that. And if I am a professor, I can also download this and enroll new learners if I want to. So this is really a great tool to create to see what kind of stage the student is at right now. Not to mention that the courses are really nice and interactive, and especially when you want to get published and present your data, we have so much of content for you here, where you start with choosing a journal and then going through peer review process, feedback, and everything that related to publishing. It's really gives you all the information that you need, where you can feel confident once you have conducted and learned about the particular topic here, like data management, for example. I'm going to check chat box. I can see 2 questions. Would there be an opportunity to have a trial period for full access for Sage Research Methods? All right, Hurmet, thank you for your question. Yes, you obviously have an opportunity for trial period for full access. I will speak with your library, and I will tell them that I will open a trial for the full period access for every component of Sage Research Methods. Jalaluddin, are all courses available for new students? Yes, the answer is yes. All courses, unlike Sage Research Methods, which is sold per module, Sage Courses' entire platform is available for NU students. Hope that answers your question. All right. So, do you have any question about Sage Campus? I think I can bring you to the next slide here. So, we have participants here, and I think that most of you guys stand from the very beginning to the very end of our session today. And I must say that this is one of the key points in order to attend the quiz, is to be with me until the end of the session. So I have already shared the set of questions, which are really simple, to event organizer Jules. And Jules will be coordinating with me to publish the online quiz questions on the library portal. So once you have answered your questions, you will have 2 weeks to do so. The winners will be announced on November 23rd. Once you have answered your questions, and if you are one of the winners of lucky winners, you can collect your prize directly from library. So the first winner will get a Swedish backpack, towel and sage towel. I think it's called towel or tool. I'm not sure. The second and third winners are getting a laptop organizer, and the fourth and the fifth winners are getting soft bunny, sage bunny. There is a question in the box. So we got only a chance to submit answer on Sage Campus, right? If it's incorrect, we won't be able to resubmit it. Got only chance to submit answers on Sage Campus, right? If it's incorrect, we won't be able to resubmit it. Are you talking about, I didn't really got your question. If you're talking about course answers, of course you can resubmit it. You can go back to the beginning of the module that you are at, and you can resubmit the answers for the questions that are on the platform. You can always go back to the beginning of the module and start over. All right, I hope that helps. Understood, thanks. All right, thank you very much for your question, Alishar. Okay, so with that in mind, I am open for questions and discussions, guys. If you meant the quiz the online quiz that I'll share again, if you meant online quiz that you will be answering after this session, you have only one attempt for online quiz for the set of questions that is prepared in order to get the prize and win the prize. You have only one attempt. The one who answers first is the winner, and also the one who answers correctly. That's also an important part. You need to understand the question and answer correctly. So we will be looking at the correct answers, of course. And if there are a few people who answered correctly, we will be looking at the time. Where are the question for the prizes? Do we have a librarian here? Let me just do a quick check. Okay, librarian is not here. I am not sure if she published it on the library website yet, but let me just show you where it should be. You go to university website library, and then there will be there, she already published it. So this is the library website, and then there is a quiz questionnaire. Thank you for everyone who joined training webinar. And then you just go to the quiz and you answer the question here. Take the quiz at the link and then read more about this event. I hope that answers your question. Okay, any other questions? Any other question, guys? Waiting for a couple of more minutes and then we can end our webinar for today. Can students also submit papers for Sage Journal by any chance free? Kihan, we need your help with this.
Yes, definitely. So when the students have completed your research and you would like to submit your article to Sage Journals, right? You just go to our journals, Sage Journals, and then the website, then select a journal that is relevant to your field of study. Please ensure that you read the scope for that particular journal, and then your research matches well with the scope of the journal. Then you just follow the submission process and do the submission. Now, as long as your paper, all right, is submitted to us, okay, for the traditional subscription, then most of the time the authors do not need to pay. But if you select, okay, for your article to be published in the open access mode, then you will need to actually pay the article processing charge. But if you do not have the funding for article processing charge, then you just submit the journal article like the normal article submissions. Then most of the accepted papers will be free. Yeah. It's just that once your articles get accepted, and this article will only be viewable by the users who pay the subscription to read your journal paper. I hope that answers your question. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Kormet. I'm just showing what my colleague just mentioned. So this is an example of Sage Journals, one of the Sage Journals, a journal of management. So you can see on your right-hand side here, there will be information about journal description, aim and scope, editorial board, where you can see who sits in the editorial board. You can see in this indexing and metrics. You can also see impact factor here. And if you wish to publish in this paper, in this journal, if you wish to publish your paper in this journal, you can go to submission guidelines and read through guidelines like what just Dr. Kihan Lim just mentioned. So I hope that answers your question, and please try your luck. And I really hope to see your paper in our journals. Any other questions? All right. I think there is no more questions. Then thank you very much, everybody, for joining our session today. I hope it was informative and you found something new during my presentation today. And I really hope to see the usage have increased. I hope you can use our resources, which will help you in your own research project, in your own work, and in your own experience. And thank you very much once again. Hope you have a wonderful day. And спасибо, Рахмет, всем за то, что присоединились сегодня к нам. All right, thank you and bye.